Great Your Expectations. Welcome to the channel. My name's Todd, and it's a beautiful, glorious, wonderful late winter, beginning to get ready to be spring day here in North Carolina. It's sunny out. The Lord's creation just looks absolutely awesome today, but we're thankful to see the sun so that everything can dry out. But today we're going to get right to it. Our Big Fish 108 Pro Fish Drive. We actually had an issue with the pedal the other day. Contacted Three Waters, and Johnny on the spot sent us a replacement arm to fix on the Pro Drive. So what we're going to look at today is how do you take the pedal off, how do you take this arm off, and what's the difference between the old arms and the new arms that they sent us, which is this one right here. So we're going to show you what the difference is and how to get this off and what tools you're going to need. Stay tuned. So what we had an issue with was this pedal actually backed out during the tournament. We had not taken it out originally, Loctited it in just to make sure everything was going to be okay. Everything was good, but apparently the Loctite, it was freezing weather. Not sure why, but we used blue Loctite. So this time when we put everything back in, we'll probably use red Loctite on it because I don't want it to go anywhere. And if I really need to get red Loctite off, I can. So one thing you need to remember about this thing is you have your drive here, have your arms. Both arms are marked. One's marked, and you can see this on the new arms. The arms are marked with R for right and a L for left. I'm not sure you can see that. So when you get your Pro Fish Drive, or if you have an issues, make sure that you have the right arms on the right side, because the way the threads turn makes a world of difference. This pedal actually goes in here. The threads are actually counterintuitive to what you're normally used to. Sort of righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, doesn't work that way. So the way you would normally tighten it is how you would loosen it. So you're going to take your adjustable wrench, slide it down here. It'll be a little bit harder for you. This is already loose because it had an issue. But you turn it, you get it where it's loose, and then you start backing this thing out. Like I said, it turns opposite of what you're used to. Normally this would be tightening it, but we're loosening it. So this pedal backed out, and these threads ended up cracking. I don't know if they cracked and that's why it backed out, or if it backed out and then they cracked. But either way, these threads actually on this one side cracked out. They didn't strip, they actually literally broke off. So Three Waters sent me a new arm. So got the arm, and I was trying to figure out, how am I going to get this off? So the way I got this off was used this has a CRV6 on it. It's an Allen key. Put it inside your 1/4 inch socket. Put it in your ratchet. Put it in there. And you're going to take, and you're going to, now this will go the way that you normally, this turns out like you normally would. So whatever way that you would normally break something loose is the way you would go. So you're going to hold this, turn this out, and eventually you can get to the point where it'll come off with your fingers, and that's your screw. You'll see there'll be some old residue from Loctite and stuff on it. So that's how you get that part out. It's really not that hard. Now I've already popped this arm off, so I'm just going to show you how I did it. The easiest way to do it, there's two ways to do it. First off, this thing's going to be on there really good. Mine was. So you can use a gear puller with the arms that lock onto it right here. Got the screw on the top and it pops out. Or you can use what I did. This is an old automotive tool. Usually what we use this for is for busting ball joints loose and front end steering parts on a truck or a car or whatever. But as you can see, it's got a prong. It's angled, flat side against the Pro Fish Drive so it doesn't do any damage. Sit it there, take your hammer, a couple of small knots. Pops right off. Pop right off and fall on the floor. So that's pretty easy. So now you got your spindle right here for where your pedal's going to go, and you're going to slide your new one on. So what's the difference between the new one and the old one? And I'm glad Big Fish finally, I'm glad that Three Waters finally fixed this. I was wondering about what could be done because some of these pedals do have a tendency to back out. My initial thought was possibly drill a hole down in here, put a washer and a screw there and lock it down. But what Three Waters did, you can see the old one and the new one. See them right there. Hopefully that focuses. See them there. Was they drilled a hole right here, tapped it, and put a set screw in there. Now we could take this old one if we wanted to, tap this out right here, make bigger threads, get a different aftermarket set of pedals, and put a new pedal in here. But what I would do also is I'm going to drill me a small hole right here, take a tap, put threads on it, put a set screw in it just like that, put it down, and that sets those threads in there so that that pedal won't back out. So that's a big change they made, and again, it's should make a world of difference. But this is going to go back on just like we took it off. Make sure our pedals are parallel. You're just going to slide it on, and then you're just going to put your screw in. Pretty much it. That's all you're going to do. It's the exact same opposite as how you took it off. So pretty simple, pretty easy. But the hard part for most people is going to be getting that arm off. This, like I said, is flat. It does no damage whatsoever to the housing. You're not prying against it. You're not you're torquing it. It's just simply putting it down, and it just pops right off. So hope that helps you guys out, and hope you enjoyed the vid.